What's good, YouTube, and welcome to another P.Ventures video. Today we're going to be talking about 3 easy ways to make money from wooden pallets. Now, I'm sure you see wooden pallets all over the place. They're very common. A lot of businesses, when they break, they'll just put them out because other people are taking them to make money. So we'll get straight into it with the first one, and this is probably the simplest out of the 3. And it takes, I'd say, the least amount of commitment in terms of other money going into it and in terms of time. So it is firewood. Now, with making the firewood, of course, they have to be pallets that are safe to burn. And there's some research that can go into that. But we'll keep it simple, as in, look for pallets that aren't stained or painted. Obviously, if they're covered in paint or stain, not safe to burn. And with all these, we will have more in-depth videos covering them and going into the topics and showing how to do it and what kind of profits can be made from each one. But this one can be pretty profitable, and it doesn't take too much in terms of resources. What you will need is a bundler, which can be easily made out of pallets, and I'll have a video on how to make that, of course, and something to wrap it with. Or if you're going in a different direction, you can use bags and put the pallet wood into bags. But it's simple as cutting them into planks and or kindling, bundling them up, bagging them up, and posting that into marketplaces, Facebook, or you can possibly make a stand as well. But that can be pretty profitable. You can sell them for a decent little bit amount of money each bundle. You could also make it bigger and sell quarts of wood possibly. But like I said, we'll have more videos going in depth on that. The second one, and this is going to be a bit more difficult. It depends on also your skill, because it is selling furniture. So selling furniture made from pallets is a very common thing people do. You can turn pallets into really nice pieces of furniture from an old pallet that's busted up and pretty much, it's seen the last of its pallet days. So you can turn them into really nice furniture. You can make good pieces for different things, and make some nice profit off that. But of course, it does require skill. You need to learn how to do those. There's lots of videos online, YouTube, that in tutorials, pictures, stuff like that can give you ideas. And of course, it just takes time learning that skill, practicing with it. You can start out slow, build a pallet birdhouse, work your way from there until you're good with the wood, and you can really build nice pieces of furniture and start to incorporate other things like cushions and stuff like that. And, other design pieces, cup holders, going into the actual in-depth design parts of furniture other than just like a table or a chair. And then, of course, going into the third one, this one can be a bit more difficult and a bit more space-consuming, but it is just reselling pallets or just selling them and, repairing them. So companies will buy pallets back from you, or just people in general, when you have pallets that are back up to repair. So a lot of companies will throw them out on the side of the road. That's where you'll find them, because they've had some boards broken off them. Most of the time you might come across 2 pallets that are the same, but one of them, they both have broken boards in different places. So you might be able to pop off a board, simply place it onto the other pallet where you've popped off its board, and you have a perfectly new pallet. It's ready to go again. And then you can resell that to companies and continue from there. And with all these things, it can cost money. If you're taking them a distance, or you have to go to multiple spots to pick them up. Of course, if you're probably going to be using a truck or a U-Haul with a trailer, it's going to cost gas money. So be aware of that. It can be a bit more, money consuming in terms of the, just bundling your wood for the firewood, or, making furniture, which just requires nails and maybe the tools. But in most cases, a lot of people would have those tools available, or would, be able to save up for those. But, with the gas, it's going to be a constant usage of gas, and it can take a lot of wear on your vehicle and or trailer or whatever you're using for it. So there's a lot of things to be aware when it comes to all 3 of these, lots of pros and cons. And like I said, I'll make more in-depth videos on each subject in the future, where we just stay singular topic and discuss on how to make a bundler and how to, make the bundles of firewood, how to make a basic furniture, how to get started, and of course where to sell and how to find and how to repair pallets and sell them. The last thing I'd say is just when it comes to selling them, of course, you might be able to find some that are completely intact and are just ready to resell. And of course, with the other things, you're gonna have to sell them on Facebook Marketplace, Kijiji as well. You could also put listings because there might just be random people interested in them, or people who are collecting them to go to a bigger business to maybe get a bit more money in general. So you might be able to sell them to them for $3 and they might get them for 5 when they go and take them all in bulk. So all things to be aware of. And if you think there's anything I missed, any other ways to make money with wood pallets, let me know. But it is just a resource that is, abundant. And it might be a quick way to make some money when in an emergency situation, or to just have a side hustle or a second little income. So like I said, if there's anything you think I missed, let me know. If you have any tips or tricks you want to add on, feel free to leave them in the comments. Make sure to like, share, and subscribe, and hit that little notification bell. And thanks for watching. Peace.